Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm back. Back better than ever, and feeling pretty damn good. Finally have some moments to myself to be able to do some videos. I'm going to start off today with the opportunity of doing WCW October's episode from October 21st, 1996. Review for Nitro. That where I left off, the last episode I did was on October 14th. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My overall opinion about this episode is it absolutely fucking sucks. There's nothing entertaining about this damn episode except for maybe 2 or 3 matches, and the rest of the show is just a complete lackluster of one crappy match after another with meaningless and pointless crap leading into this pay-per-view. Only 2 things that happened during this pay-per-view, or during this Nitro episode, was simply Sting showing up for the first time since leaving the WCW because of the fact of what happened at Fall Brawl of 1996. So he finally shows up, goes ahead, makes them believe that he's actually joining the NWO. Goes ahead and does the death drop on the fake Sting, the NWO version Sting, and convinces them or gives them the impression that he will end up being with them. But he leaves a question mark going ahead stating he ain't with any side. He pretty much is a lone wolf. Nobody knows where he stands and who he's with. The NWO feeling confident and feeling great about their position and having the momentum that they're having against the WCW, they automatically assume that Sting is joining the NWO. Of course, with that knowledge that we all know about Sting and what happened with the NWO back in the day, we all know how that would unravel and how that would go down. And if you don't, well, I'll keep you posted on how this shit goes down. So, starting off, Chris Jericho versus Bobby Eaton. This match was okay. Jericho pretty much carried the match, and he had a victory. Give it a 3 out of 5 stars. D. Malenko and Jimmy Graffiti, whatever the fuck the guy's last name was. This was a decent match, very good. Once again, D. Malenko is an outstanding performer. Anytime he's in the ring, he's putting on a great performance. I give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. If he was competing against like Chris Jericho, definitely would have been close to a 5-star match. I'm very certain. Diamond Dallas Page faced Sergeant Greg Pittman. This match went for 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Diamond Dallas Page, of course, picks up the victory. D. Malenko, by the way, if I didn't already mention this, D. Malenko does pick up the victory over Jimmy Graffiti. This match, again, 3 out of 5 stars. Decent, okay match. But then, after that, everything just went straight down fucking hill. Jeff Jarrett beats Ron Studd. Who the fuck cares in 1 minute and 28 seconds? What does it matter? Complete and utter garbage. Lex Luger versus Roadblock. Lex Luger picks up the victory over Roadblock. Who the fuck cares about some guy named Roadblock? I never heard of the guy. He looked like absolute shit. Couldn't compete. And Lex Luger was crap in this match too. He had to do 3 different attempts to do the torture rack on this fat lump of shit, and that's all there is to it. Match absolutely sucked and was complete garbage. Harlem Heat with Booker T and Stevie Ray versus the American Males, which was Marcus Bagwell or Buff Bagwell, but at this point it's Marcus Bagwell, and Scotty Riggs losing to Harlem Heat. Harlem Heat picking up the victory in a non-title match. A little bit of a screw job, and the axe kick performed by Booker T and Stevie Ray picking up the pinfall for the victory for the Harlem Heat. Nothing really exciting happened here. Pretty okay match. I guess I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars, but it wasn't all that great at all. The Faces of Fear, Ming and the Barbarian versus the Fantastics, which is Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers. What? Who the fuck are these people? What the hell's the point of this shit? Like, what the fuck? This was garbage. I don't even understand the point of this match. Now they're talking about the Faces of Fear facing Chris Benoit and Steve McMichael. Well, whoop de fucking do. There hasn't been any build-up between these two teams. So what the hell's the point in having this at the freaking Halloween Havoc pay-per-view? Fuck. Mr. JL, I don't know who the fuck that is, and NWO Sting went to a no contest. I already discussed about this. Sting already hitting the Scorpion Death drop on the NWO Sting and pretty much signifying where he stands, pretty much leaving a question mark at this point. But as you know, time goes on, what the results of that are. And if you don't, again, like I said, I'll keep you posted. The last portion of the show, which I think was a complete, utter fucking joke. Really, I think it should have happened. It would have been a great match. Randy Savage versus Chris Benoit was scheduled to happen, but that was just a teaser. I guess to gain audience's attention to want to see this match and then throw them a curveball with a decent storyline, building upon more with Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage with Miss Elizabeth, and Hulk Hogan making Miss Elizabeth his bitch, basically, in a sense, by making her look like she's property to him. Him not liking Randy Savage not liking that fact pretty much says that he's going to pretty much overall kill Hulk Hogan and take the World Heavyweight Championship from Hulk Hogan. So, at this point, really nothing much more to say except there's going to be a review on this pay-per-view some point down the line within this week. I'm hoping to get around to it and get that taken care of for you guys to give you my overall opinion. I haven't watched this pay-per-view, I think, but one time, so I'm not too familiar with the results of the matches or what really happened in the show. Of course, I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything like that until I actually review the pay-per-view itself. But there are a few matches in this pay-per-view. I do remember what the results were, but I'm not going to throw them out there at this point in time. But I do thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of WCW Nitro October 21st, 1996 Retro Review. You guys have a wonderful night. Hit that subscribe button down below. And also, leave your comments and opinions down below as well. I always like to hear from you guys. Get to know what you guys have to say. But if you want to check this freaking piece of shit episode out, I would only check out the segments in this show. Because overall, matches itself was absolutely horrible. What a horrible excuse for a going away episode for a pay-per-view. Thank you very much. Have a great night, guys. And thank you very much for watching.